Hello, hello, hello. Absolutely nobody in this stream but myself. How is it going? So, I did some work over I did some work, uh, last night, after I stopped streaming. I moved the server to its own compilable file. Um, I haven't ripped all of the stuff out of the actual main file yet, but there's this new class here um, for the server. It's got its own file and everything. So I guess before we start doing anything, we should go rip all of the server stuff out of the game so that it doesn't bloat it. I think that's going to be a worthwhile thing to do. So the first things that we're going to want to do, there's a handful of things in here that are server related only. So we'll just go and get rid of those. Actually, I'm gonna take a different approach to it. I'm gonna come in here and I'm gonna delete things from the actual definitions before anything else. Hey, Opie! Thank you for the follow. I didn't realize that you were actually the viewer that it was showing there. How are you doing? Yeah, hey, that's exciting. You're hi. So this is a game engine thing that I'm making. Let me show you what it is right now. So on one side we have the server, which obviously is a server. It uses a database file to store the account and user or character information for what I'm calling an MMO and MUD, multi-user dungeon kind of thing. So the server side of it is really simple actually. It basically just takes in a command and then hands it over to Lua, and then spits back the result to the client. But the real crux of it is when you get into the client, which is this guy here. So I just logged in, and you can see that reflected on the server side. And then in the client, if I open this up, I can just, like, for now, just say, like, say hello world, I guess, is an appropriate one. And so it's just a little chat message, that's it. Then you got this little connection of systems, the little map of systems which connect to things. So for example, the Void's Maw, this one's the one I'm working on right now, where it has, you can see here, this one has a site in it as well, where the other ones don't. But if I click into Whisperwind, it actually switches it over to it, etc, etc. And then I can come over here, type this, and then say jump to Whisperwind, since it says that I'm in the Void's Maw. Now I'm in Whisperwind. And the real fun stuff that I like, this is the real fun stuff, is if I quit to the desktop. So the server will the server actually saves the character information. So character saved to database here. And then if I relaunch the client, drag it back over here, and then log back in, And I'm still where, oops, uh, forgot to switch the screen over to the client. There we go. So now I'm over onto I'm back in the same system after I restarted it. So yeah, that's what I'm working on right now. That's where it is. Like I said, you were here when I first started explaining what I'm doing today. Is I'm just coming in here and I'm cleaning out the server code that's left over in this class file here because I moved it all over. So yeah, now I'm just gonna go back to that. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know. Otherwise I'm here. I'll explain things as I go. So I mean, it's not like I'm just gonna go completely quiet. But yeah, so this is everything here is irrelevant to server. This is actually entirely related to the server. We'll be able to get rid of this. We're not going to need this. Let's see. We're still gonna do that. I'll leave the target server and IP. We're gonna get rid of that. We're not going to need any of... I'm gonna go ahead and delete all but that one, because I'm not sure exactly how I'm using that. If we're the server, this is all server initialization. So we can get rid of this. That's going to leave that mostly empty. So let's see. In the cleanup, if we're not the server, we'll want to delete. Yeah, we don't need any of this. Let's see here. Like I said, this is all just stuff for the server that's really not needed anymore. This isn't exciting content. I'm just deleting stuff that doesn't need to be there. But it should be worthwhile in the end of the day because it's gonna make actually streaming all of this a lot easier. Don't need any of this. Game cleanup, write character data, don't need that. There's not going to be any Lua related stuff in the client anymore, so we can go ahead and get rid of all of this. We don't need any of the broadcast message. We don't need send command ACK. We don't need send message. We do need that. Start accept we don't need. Handle accept we don't need. Server remove we don't need. We do need send login request. We don't need enqueue server message. I don't think we actually need this anymore, but I'm just gonna leave it still. Server process incoming messages, we can get rid of all of this. Server broadcast, server send to session, get rid of all of that. We want to leave all of the client related stuff. Leave all of the client related stuff, client send to server. Get rid of kick player. Sir, how can I proud of sign? How are you doing today, Opie? If you're still there. Let's see here. All of this just can stay still. Yeah, all of that can stay. All of this can stay. All of this can stay. The console input loop can go away. We don't need this server loop anymore. Got the client game loop. We want to leave that. Ignore the fact that there's just a massive commented out piece of code that doesn't matter at all. So we can get rid of all of the server side initialization. We can get rid of that. 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 Get rid of that. We actually don't have the main menu anymore, so we can get rid of that. Yeah, no, we can get rid of those. Update in game, update disconnected, static seed. I think we can get rid of this static int up here. Render of the client is fine. Leave the quit game. We can get rid of the process command. Game, all of this, client package and send command. Cool. That looks like it should be good. Let's see here. So we're gonna want to move this back to here. Kill the server. And then run make test. Am I not actually live on YouTube anymore? Did that break? Alright, so we just gotta let this compile. It's gonna take a little bit because my computer's actually kind of complaining about streaming right now for some reason. Says I'm live on YouTube. I should be live on YouTube. The ocean. Yeah, no, okay, it's going. It's working. We're cool. Oh man, come on. You're killing me here, Smalls. Yeah, okay, so I screwed something up right at the top of the file. Right at the very top of the file. Well, now hold on a minute. 476. That would be here. Game does not name it. Oh, right, because I have to fix this constructor. Lips and wherever it may be. Public. Yeah, there we go. Alright. I'm okay with it giving me red stuff, but we do... Game does not name a type. Game has not been declared. Did I do... What did I do here? Why is this complaining about not being declared? I think I know why. Nope. Right there, it's including it, at least. So... let's dig down a bit more. In function cleanup, is running was not declared in this scope. Is server was not declared in this scope. Renderer was not declared in this scope. Yeah, I did screw something up right here at the top. I think I know what it was. No. Namespace core game. Oh, because it's looking for... Game does not name a type. Alright, we're gonna completely undo everything. Oh, no, too far. Too far. Alright. GameStar, if def, all of that. Alright. So back to this. And then we make it again. Oh, yeah, you didn't see any of that. I just undid everything and put it all back. We're gonna rebuild it. And then, see what's going on. Should, in theory... Yeah, there we go. It's a lot less red. Okay. No declaration matches that. So... I'm just gonna go the way I should have done it from the start, where I just take things out slowly. I don't think we're going to... We'll be able to get rid of that right now. Wait. Ah, no, I can't. Okay. Anyway, we'll get rid of that. We'll rebuild it really quick. And then I'm gonna come back in here. I know what it's going to complain about this time. It's going to complain about the fact that we don't have start as server. So we'll do that. Yeah, so if I come up here, yeah, start as server. So we can go ahead and stop that and rebuild it. I tried to go the lazy fast route, but turns out I have to take the slow methodical route because the lazy fast route is going to take just as much time as the slow methodical route. There's probably way better ways to figure out what I need to remove, but at this point I'm not too worried about it. I'm just going to go through and take it by hand because, I mean, I really might as well. Is running should definitely be... Yeah, is running is right here. Game does not name a type. Okay. This is... I'm now very confused here. This is what happens when you have such a messy code base that you've spent a month or so working on and haven't bothered to clean up. This is the first time I've decided to clean it up because I'm streaming it, and it's just like, man, how did, like, it worked, but it's a mess. Okay. Alright, we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna leave the constructor as is, because changing the constructor is messing with things really bad. So we'll instead come into here and we're gonna go ahead and just start taking these pieces out as necessary. And then we're gonna modify one function, rebuild it, make sure it works. And then go from there. So we got that one taken out. Let's see if anything calls init Lua. And then if something calls init Lua, we're not gonna touch it yet. Okay. So it compiled with that taken out, so we're good to go. We'll go ahead and move on to well, okay, actually if we're taking things out of the cleanup, we have to make sure that we take all of the stuff that we need to out of all of the initialization anyway. So we can just come in here and delete the entire initialization for the server. There we go. So now, when we compile it, I am expecting something to go wrong, but if it doesn't, I'll be pleasantly surprised. Yeah, that's exactly what I was expecting. Is running was not declared in this scope. And that's in cleanup. No, cleanup hasn't been declared. Oh. Yeah, that would, so... No. Why is this saying void RTS engine cleanup? What is it about this? If not is server. Okay, so if not is server, that's the init Lua. Let's see here. This is gonna be something really silly that I'm just ignoring. One of these things, yeah, this is, yeah, okay. So, is running equals false. Let's try it one more time. So we put everything back into cleanup. Something in here. What the heck? If is server. Oh. I'm getting. Alright. That's on me. Yep. Yeah, yep, that's embarrassing. Anyway, there was a bracket that was part of the if statement that was up here, so it was like if that, and then I had a really stupid end if and a if def right here, and there's stuff in here, and there's stuff up here. And I went to delete the if statement, and I'm like, alright, delete that, check, done. And I didn't bother to check these. So by the time that it would get here, this had already been closed out. So, yeah. This approach should now work, where I go through and delete a bunch of things. So we'll go ahead and give that a test. So, if not is server, if is server, Get rid of all that. So go ahead and yeah. Yeah, go ahead and get rid of that. Now we test it again. Yeah, there we go. Cool. All right. And just to confirm my suspicions, yeah. Cool. All right. Good to know. And now that that mess is gone, I don't have to worry about it. uh, try all of this if. Alright, so we can get rid of the initializing of the Luas. We can get rid of the writing of the character datas. We can get rid of the Lua helper stuff. Forgot just how much Lua helper stuff there was. It just keeps going. It's almost half of this file is probably Lua helpers. Okay, so we now have this, and we can just get rid of this. Oops. But okay. Start accept is going to be a server side function. Handle accept, server remove session. Enqueue server message, calculate. We're going to leave the MD5 like I was saying. Do 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 do. I don't know what you want. Server broadcast can go away. Server sent session can go away. Don't delete any of that. Leave all the client message stuff. Client sent to server. Leave that. Gig player. Get rid of this. Deja vu, man. I feel like I've been here. Set it up. Initial state. Get rid of that. It's yeah. Handle disconnections, all fine. Console input loop, get rid of that. We can get rid of this server loop. We've got that we can get rid of, I know. Get rid of all of this stuff over here on this side of it. Get rid of all of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. That doesn't need to be there really. Actually, we don't need that either anymore, technically. Client master loop can stay. I'm gonna leave that for now, actually, just because that's not what I'm trying to delete specifically. Process client command. Client package and send. Okay. So now let's see how this compiles. should compile just fine, but I may have missed something. Come on. There we go. Cool. Undefined reference to server remove session. Yeah, I mean, okay, yeah. Alright, I do have to remove stuff from here still. That's perfectly fine. I am completely fine with that. I'm going to take a quick, probably like 2-minute break. Not too long, but don't go anywhere. I'll be back. Like I said, just a quick break, I'm back. Alrighty. So there is some stuff that we have to remove from the actual network handling side of things, it looks like. Things that are related to the server still that we don't need. Once we have those removed, we can start removing the things from the header files as well. So, if is client session, blah blah blah, doot, doot, doot. Alright. There's probably one or two more things left in here. Um, no, actually, yeah, right here. So with that, we should solve the linker error. Oh, come on, man. Just link my executable. Not to see. Hey, there we go. Okay, the server's gonna fail to start. Oh no, well, never mind, because I'm not running it. There we go. Oh, fearless. So that is the client and server compiled separately. And all of the server junk ripped out of the client and vice versa. So, with that being said, I need to get status really quick. This is gonna be a messy one, so get add star, I guess, yeah. Remove or separated server and client structures can be compiled separately now. Alright, I'm interested to see something in which we do get log, and I want to get checkout, and then make test. Tonight, heroes tonight, you'll fly up the sky. Heroes tonight. Okay, this one actually, this one I'm gonna do J4 with and just give it some more processing power. So I want to look at bin is where I want to be. And we're gonna go ahead and refresh this. And to protect your soul. Rose tonight. Rose tonight above the sky. Rose tonight. Okay. So $38,105. Or no. Git check or git log. Here, this one. Okay. So that made everything, right? No, it only made the major changes. Oh, you know what? I think I actually did make that git commit immediately after I ripped the server out, so this isn't a good comparison. Well, it should be for the client executable at least. As long as we're not linking the server. I don't think we are. We shouldn't be. Maybe we should. That could be useful if we want to make it so that people can, or if I want to make it so that people can host their own. Well, like peer-to-peer kind of deal, I should say. This one's a bit not fun here, where it's compiling all of these. I should make it not delete the vendor files. Let's do that while it's doing that. Object directory /source. And that should leave the IM GUI and whatnot, all of the vendor stuff. $31,374. So I do need to go in and clean things up somewhere. Interested. I want to grab these two, put them into a new folder here. This should be all I need for the server. It's not though. Oh wait, no, never mind. It is. Forgot that I need all of the other stuff with it. Not any of that. That's weird. Hold on. Huh. Okay. Anyway, so the server and the client run, then compile, all the fun stuff. I can actually quit the server normally. Let's see here. Build. I want to go into build. I want to grab scripts, Lua, server, server key, and server cert. New folder. Blop that in there. Run the server. There we go. Cool. Actually, yeah, cool. And it created the database and everything. Nice. Not where I wanted to go. Why do I keep going to source? Okay. And then just to confirm that the client works without lua.dll. Alright. So, we significantly cleaned up the game CPP file. Yes, reload. We should now be able to come in here and delete from game.h all of the server side functions. Get rid of all of the server side functions from in here. And then I believe that that's going to be everything that we've got in the here that needs to be changed server related wise in the actual client files. Current ticks is running. I know we need is running. Had a lot of fun with that one. Don't need any of the Lua. Oh, there's a handful of things up at the very top of this file that we need to get rid of too. Client lobby players. Ah, fuck. I think we need, or shoot, I think we need that still. Don't need that. Okay, that's most of the stuff up there. Send command back to player. That can go away. 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 That can go away, that can go away, that can go away, that can go away, that can go away. All of this can go away. Okay. Alright. Those can go away. That can go away. Alright. Do one more compile test. Okay. I mean, sure, yeah, alright. That's on me a bit. Well, we have to make a change in here somewhere. And I know exactly how to make it. Wow. Look at how many is servers did I leave. That's hilarious. Okay, there's a lot of... Okay, add order to unit Lua. Ah, yes. Okay. Next. Next we have... is server and next unit ID. Next player ID. I mean, we should have gotten rid of next player ID, did we? Didn't. Okay, we'll leave that then. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. And then we're just gonna find everything that says is server. Okay. So, this one, yeah. Now that should work pretty well. For some reason, the client did not launch. Okay. So it starts, hangs for a second, and then crashes. So let's see here. Why would that do that then? I think I know exactly why. You are strong. You're hardly the power of the song. Do do do. Dream. The only one. The one. Okay. That didn't complain about anything. Why did it stop though? Oh, because it did complain about something. Lua bindings. No function named game set player name Lua. What? Network Lua bindings. Oh. Yeah, I remember why that was there. That was there for a good ol' uh, having to be there reason because I ripped out the server from the client, and the client still needed that function there because it was trying to use it for something, which would be why it crashed when it started, because it thought it was there and then it tried to call it and it wasn't there. Or it tried to do something with it related to it. Alright, let's see here. So, this should compile and launch just fine. And it did. Actually, I'm gonna do something really quick. There we go. Just like that. That works very nicely. So, log in with my admin account, test the login. Login works. Test all this. And then this is a fun little thing that I've done too. If I do that, pulls that up. Yeah, I didn't think I had that in there. Just test all the things while I'm at it. What does that say actually? I forgot what that says honestly. The login load-in text. Waiting for server data. Okay. Alright, cool. I'm happy with that as it is. So, with that being said, we have successfully stripped out yeah, we've successfully removed all of the server related code from this file. Just to check, I'm gonna Control F the word server. And yeah, no, that's right. Yep. Because we do need the server certificate. Client send to server, target server IP, all that fun stuff looks right. Yep. No, that's all client server related stuff, not server related stuff. Now, here's where the server related stuff is. I'm just gonna change something in here really quick. I'm gonna change that to a lowercase a. I've been being lazy. Changing my username to a lowercase a for admin. I'll show you that that actually works and takes effect too. Notice how it's compiling the server.o file as opposed to game.o. Oh yeah, and when we compile the game now, it shouldn't complain about all of this stuff. That's gonna be really nice, actually. Oh yeah, yeah. Right? I think. Yeah, no, it shouldn't. Yeah, oh yeah, no, I scrolled way, way, way farther back than I thought I did. Anyway, this is done now. If I come over here now and then try capital A, should... Oh, yeah, no, it creates a new user. I thought it was gonna not let me connect. I've already got it set up to create a new user. So now if I do capital A, and then say, huh? So, received request for admin with a capital A, found character, so here, so let's see here. Received login request for admin, created new character for admin with a capital A. But this was with a capital A. Oh, yeah, because I added the smiley face to the end of, So, this should, with a capital A, should result in it finding a character, not creating it. Oh, wait, no. I'm completely forgetting what's going on here. CD build. We're gonna do that. Wait, no. Okay. So now, lowercase a. Okay, so it found, okay. So I want to do that. If I do test test, so it creates a new character for me. Let's see. And then log out. And then do admin in my password. It finds the right character. And then do the same with test. Ah. So it's finding their, it's not finding their character when it loads in. Yeah, it's not finding their character. But if I try with admin again, okay, so it's lost her position. And if I, let's see what happens if I try it again. Alright, so something's going wrong with the database somewhere then. So let's go ahead and get rid of the database. It helps if I kill the server. Oh, wait. Do that. Do that. Oops. Do that. Alright. So it finds her user, or it finds the character. seems to have worked just fine. Okay. That worked. Wrote to database. Received login request, found character empty. Okay. So that's going to be right here. Okay, one other thing that I'm probably going to want to do for debugging this is get a SQLite browser. So that I can actually look at the database file as opposed to just guessing what's in it. So if we do open database, this one. So we have two tables, characters and users. Ah, that would definitely be why. So the user ID is gonna set to the user ID is getting set to 0 for some reason. Now, I know that it's not happening when it gets inserted because of this. Because the way it works is it's going to insert the new character into the database and then it will actually sorry, I'm just yawning a bit. It'll actually pull the character from the database immediately using this query here. So that tells me that it's going to be somewhere in the right player data. The right player data function, which is going to be in where is it? Right. Well, could have sworn that. Yeah, right character data. That one. Update characters. Set that, where ID equals that. I guess an important thing to check is that the user exists. Yeah, it does. So let's try something before we So, yeah, okay, no, it does happen right there. So, then, in that case, insert into so this is how, so select row ID. I don't think that's right then. Yeah, no, that's not right. So I need to select ID, just simple ID, not row ID. Oh. Gonna check something really quick. gonna check something really quick. Okay, check successful. New user ID. Oh, yeah. Duh. Oh, I guess I should probably close the database, close the server. Yeah, you can't really write over things when they're running. The system typically complains about that one. Alright. Open up the SQLite browser. Open the database. Don't do this to me. Killing me, Smalls. Alright. So, we're going to create a user for the user test. User ID is still 0. Okay, SQLite get most recently created rows ID. The function last insert row ID returns the row ID. Select last insert row ID. Wait. Does that? No. Okay, I have to be careful with this because why do I have to be careful with it? I have to be careful with it because if multiple people are creating something at once, that'll get a desync. So I have to So select ID from users where username equals question mark. SQLite prepare username.cster. Select ID from users where so I should be able to select ID from users where username equals. Yeah, that works. So is that supposed to be? Is that? Character ID equals. Oh. Yeah, that'd do her. And it works for the admin user because well, that's a good question. Open database. Doot doot. There we go. User ID 1. Yeah, that's okay. Cool. Okay. Yep. Alright, that's a simple fix. So now log out. Found character. Created new character. Oh, right, right. Found character. Alright. So now we're down here. Where user ID. Ah. No. Okay. No, that's fine still. So SQLite bind where user ID. New user ID. Hmm. Right. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I see. So that should work, I believe. I think I was just grabbing the user ID to look them up by from the wrong place once they're actually authenticated. So it worked when they logged in, but it didn't work. It worked when they created their account, but it didn't work when they. I say they, generalizing. Worked when I created the account. What went wrong here? Oh. So we should be able to. Oh. Yeah. Okay. Good to know that's there. I'll want to. I'll want to. Interesting. That really shouldn't be there. What happened there? Okay. Oh, it made a. Oh yeah. Okay. I can see why it would do that. So logging in with this user. Found character. Yeah, there we go. 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 Cool. Alright. So, little cheat, something I haven't mentioned, is I can actually set my name. So this guy we're gonna just name, we'll name him. I guess we're just naming him Cascadian. It doesn't get a choice. So after that, we go to build, open up another client, and on this client, we're gonna log into this user. So checking things out here. So we've got the user ASDF and should be, yeah, the user test. However, it looks like there's something wrong with this user. Yeah, there is for some reason. So we'll go ahead and log out. We'll go ahead and create a new user. Connection to the server was lost. Failed to create new user, ZXCV. Database is locked. Yeah. Yeah, that would definitely cause issues. Alright. Let's see here. So, oh wait, no, that's not the right password. So, admin user, able to log in just fine. Good deal. Test user number 2, or test user number 1, logged in, character created, everything good to go. Go ahead and log out on here. Connection to the server lost. Ah, what did it just do? Okay, no, we're fine. Go ahead and create the second user. Stay logged in on the second user. My computer's having some struggles here, so I'm gonna go ahead and turn off the music. Not sure if it was coming through on the other side very much, but this is Evie, so we'll go ahead and log out here. Log into test 1. Yeah, that seems to have worked. Come into here, say where, come into here, say where. Name test 1. Name test 2. Say hello. Say hey. Alrighty, and then we come over here into the third client. and log in with the admin user, and then come up here, void small, which is where Eevee is. And these gentlemen are in Cygnus Prime. So to get to Cygnus Prime, we'll have to get to Kaling's Breach, which is going to involve going to Whisperwind, and then Kalen's Breach, and then while I'm doing this, I guess I should check the logs of the other two clients and make sure they're not getting anything going on. This is what the client log looks like. And then this is the server log. So now straight to, so first I'm going to say test here and then jump straight to Cygnus Prime. Kaling's Breach is not connected to Cygnus Prime. I have to go to Helios Beta. There we go. And so just so you see, here's the logs for one of the clients. So test 1, hey, test 2, hello. Test 2, hello, test 1, hey. And then we've got the log for the admin user where it says where is the admin user's command line actually? Not that one. Oh yeah, no, this is the admin user. Okay, yeah. So you see it doesn't show the chats for the other two. And then now that I'm in Cygnus Prime, say hello. Say, wow, a real named person. And then if I come over here, jump to Helios Beta, and then come over here and say, that was cool. Screw up typing it while I'm at it. Cool. Yeah, no, okay, so that's all working. Let's go ahead and log out of test 2 here. And log back into them. Just check where, say hello. Ah, right, we actually have to fix the name. Save the name in the database. That's going to require a little bit of work. Well, not a little bit of work. It's gonna require, well, I guess that is a little bit of work. It's not that much. We're gonna have to save the there's a flag in there for new characters. If I bring up the browser again, there's the gosh, it'd be great if this could just save the database. Oh, that works. Um, yeah, new character, 1-1. So when this flag's 1, they'll be able to change the name. And then if it's not 1, then they won't be able to. This proximity is going to be used soon. Um, that was added that the other night for the actual sites. A test site that's going to be stored in the proximity. So you'll have the system that you're in and then the proximity that you're in. And going down into the chat, I think I'm gonna make it tied to proximity even, so that it's not you know sending it to the whole system. I don't know. We'll find out how that goes. May make it a server setting or something. So, what do we have here? We have the users database. We're able to create new users. When the new users get created, uh, they get a new character. This is technically support for multiple characters within one account. Um, we've moved the server out into, well, that was already done. We cleaned up the client file, took all the server stuff out of the client. Let's see, what else did we do? We debugged a few things along the way. Found out that the character creation was doing things wrong. Decided that I needed to use a hold on. I'm getting tired and I'm getting close to the end here. Need to use a database browser to check this. Actually watch the database, make sure that we're doing things right. Let's see, what else? What else? I mean, that's pretty much it. I think that that next I'm going to want to let's see here. Well, I guess I'll figure out what I want to do tomorrow when I stream again. So yeah, I mean I may mess with it on my own. Get some changes made. Ultimately, I want to we're gonna have to come into here and we're gonna have to do something with this. Uh, probably make it more, well, not more robust. That's not what I meant. We're gonna want to add the ability to change proximity. We're gonna need to add the change of proximity. I think we already are into the right character data. proximity equals proximity. On player accepted. Yeah, okay, so we're gonna have to do something about the proximity. We're gonna need a site in Cygnus Prime. So let's add that. I'm just gonna use the really dirty way I'm doing it for now. Just prep things for next time. So we'll call this the Cascadian School of Applied Knowledge. I'm stealing, no, I'm not going to. Cascadian Military Academy. How about that? I'm borrowing a lot of inspiration from EVE Online here. Just a bit. A prestigious institution. Wait, no. That's not what we're using that description for. Cascadian Military Academy Station activities. Actually, Cascadian Military Academy Fortress, no, station. Military station. Train. Trade. No, we'll just do train for now. So, that change is relatively easy. That doesn't require much recompilation or anything. Why is it recompiling? Game.auto? What did I change? I deleted a comment. I deleted a comment and it decided to recompile the entire file. Cheap viewers on Streambo. Ah, I see. So Opie's not a real person. Opie, if you're a real person, uh, yeah. So insufficient, whatever your name is, yep. You, report, spam, yeah, spam, viewership tampering, there we go. I've had one viewer in stream for 2 hours, not saying anything, and then this person comes in and advertises cheap viewers. How do I do moderation things? Manage suspicious. Is this it? Account suspended or deactivated already. Wow. Good deal. You as well. Report. Report. User spam scam bots or tampering. Viewership tampering. User has been in stream for the entire stream, not saying anything. Is a brand new account and a stream bot was advertised in stream by a chatter. There we go. And ban. I mean, if it's not a real follower, I don't care. Like, that number means nothing now. You got me all fucking excited that there's a real fucking person watching, but no. No. Not a real person. It's a fake person. Yeah, there goes the... Yeah. Well, that's a shame. Anyway. Um... We should now be able to log into the admin user and then check the atlas for Cygnus Prime Cascadian Military Academy. Military Station. Well, alright. That's a really disappointing way to end the stream. Finding out that the one follower I got was a viewbot. The entire time, the one view that I got. That's so trash. I'm not gonna let it discourage me. I know a lot of people would. Hey, I know how to use this to my advantage, though. No fucking shit. Chris Perillo. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's awesome. I didn't know he was still streaming. Hmm. I mean, looking at this, it looks like the longer uptime I have, the more likely it is that I get a real viewer. I bet there's someone I can send this bot to. I mean, that's kind of wrong. Uh, man, that's trash. I don't want to keep streaming to a fucking view bot. But at the same time, it's like if I stop streaming, then it's a fucking waste of time. I want to get at least one real viewer. It's probably not gonna happen though, I guess. Alright, well that's it. I'm done. Um, well, I'll take a short break, I guess. I don't know how much longer I can go.